friends, Lauren here. Welcome back to another chair-based yoga video. So as always, if you haven't been here before, please don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on any future flows. For today's practice, all you're going to need is a chair and a little bit of space. So when you're ready, grab a seat and we'll make a start. So just making sure you are nice and comfortable in your chair. You can soften those shoulders down and away from those ears. Perhaps you'd like to lean back into your chair slightly, but just make sure we're not slouching here. Still try and keep the chest nice and lifted. And then when you're ready, just closing off the eyes and closing off the outside world. So as always, we're just going to take a few moments to settle into our practice by letting go of any thoughts that do not serve you today. So letting go of any thoughts to do with yesterday, to do with tomorrow. But just bringing yourself to the here and now. And perhaps as you arrive at this present moment, just asking yourself how you are feeling right now. Very often we remember to ask friends, family, even strangers how they are doing, but sometimes we forget to ask ourselves. So just taking a few moments here to really check in, noticing where you're at today. And just arriving at your practice as you are, without any judgment, without trying to change anything. And gradually just starting to connect to the breath. So just becoming aware of your breath, noticing every inhale and every exhale. Noticing how the breath feels, noticing its quality. Notice whether the breath is fast or slow. Perhaps it's smooth or perhaps it's particularly jagged. However your breath is feeling today, just starting to slow down every inhale and every exhale. We're just going to keep that going for a few moments, taking a few nice deep inhales in through the nose. And as you exhale, perhaps sighing out through the mouth. Beautiful, and just keep that going in your own time. And knowing that when we slow down the breath, we're sending that signal to our brain to allow everything in the body to also slow down. Beautiful, and just keeping that going. Using the breath as a way to anchor the mind into the practice. So if you feel like the mind is particularly cluttered today with all those different chattering thoughts, again, we're just going to keep the awareness on our breath. And also use the breath to help guide you through the practice, keeping you safe, keeping you secure, and keeping you grounded. Beautiful. Lovely. And with that, we're just going to take the biggest breath of the day. Take a nice big inhale in. And exhale, let it go. Lovely, well done. You can keep the eyes closed if you wish, or perhaps you're ready to start to flutter those eyelids back open. Welcome yourself back into the room with that nice big smile. Beautiful. Bring the hands together in front of the heart. We're going to connect to our breath a little bit more with some movement. So take a nice big inhale here. And then as you exhale, interlace the fingertips, send the backs of the hands forwards away from your body. So you've got this slight oval shape with the arms here. You're going to roll the shoulders slightly forwards. Now separate your shoulder blades left to right and lightly tuck the chin down towards the chest. So hopefully we're feeling that little stretch in the shoulder blades here. Take another inhale. And take another exhale. As we inhale, we flip the palms of the hands up and over and just reach the arms up as high as you can. So we might come to only about here, or we might work our way up a little bit higher, whatever works best for your shoulders and your neck today. But send those palms up as high as you can, energy out through the palms. Inhale here. And then as you exhale, you're just going to release the hands and rain the fingertips all the way down and bring the hands back together in front of the heart. And repeat that process all over again. Inhale. Exhale, interlace the fingertips and the backs of the hands away. Beautiful. Moving a little bit quicker this time. Inhale, flip the palms up and over. Send the palms as high as you can to the sky. Lift up out of the ribcage slightly. Beautiful. Then as you exhale, rain the fingertips all the way down. And we start again. A few more times. Inhale. Exhale, push the air out as you push the backs of the hands away. Inhale, flip the palms up and over, lengthen as high as you can. And exhale, release. And we're going to go twice more. Inhale. Exhale. Lovely. Once you're familiar with the flow, you might like to close the eyes back off. So again, we can tune into that loving, mindful awareness. Exhale, release. One more full round. Inhale. Exhale, back to the hands away. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, release. Beautiful, well done. From here, have a little roll out of those shoulders if you need to. Shake any stress, shake any tension away. Lovely, well done. Then from here, bring your hands towards your right knee. You're going to hug this right knee nice and tight in towards your chest. So you can take hold of the back of the thigh, the calf, the shin, whichever works better for you. Lifting up the chest as you go. So again, making sure we're not slouching here. Keep sitting up nice and tall. And you're just going to bring a little bit of movement into that hip socket. So we're starting to create a little bit more space into that right hip. Lovely. So you might like to keep these circles nice and small, or you might want to see how much of a circle you can draw with that knee, keeping the rest of the body nice and still. Lovely, well done. And then when you're ready, all we're going to do is change the direction. Okay. Stay with that slow and steady breath. So we're still breathing deeply into those lungs. And exhale, letting everything else go. Lovely. One more nice big circle. Beautiful. Bring this knee back in towards the chest. And a couple of options here. You're either going to cross this right ankle on top of the left knee. Use your hands to help you there. If that doesn't work for you and it's a bit too much on the hips, you can just bring that foot down. And it's exactly the same whether the foot is down or the foot is lifted. What you're going to do is just start to rotate in that ankle. Okay. If the ankle is crossed on top of the knee, just start to send this knee down and away from you. Okay. So if the foot is down, it's exactly the same. You're just rotating the ankle like this. Lovely, well done. Okay. And then when you're ready, just changing up the direction. Beautiful. Spreading the toes as you go. One more inhale. And one more exhale. Lovely. If that ankle is crossed on top of the knee, again, use your hands to help you draw that knee back in towards the chest. And exhale, set it down. Other side, over onto the left knee. So again, picking up that left knee, bring it in towards the chest, sit up nice and tall. And then just starting to create some space into that left hip socket. So imagine you're sending your breath there as you create these nice big circles. Lovely, well done. And again, when you're ready, just changing up the direction for me. Stay with that slow and steady breath. One more inhale. And one more exhale. Lovely. Draw that left knee back in. Now remember your options. Either ankle on top of the knee, or you're going to set that foot back down, and you're just going to start to rotate into that left ankle. Use your hands to help you if you need to. And again, remember, sit up nice and tall here. So already we might notice that the shoulders start to hunch forwards. Keep lifting up through the heart, lifting up through the chest. Lovely. When you're ready, just change the direction of that rotation. And see if we can still send this knee down towards the ground here. So try not to encourage the knee to be still up towards our chest. We're sending that knee down and away. Lovely, well done. Okay, one more inhale. And one more exhale. Beautiful. Use your hands to help you pick that left knee back in towards the chest. One final hug. And exhale, set it down. Lovely. Bring the hands towards your thighs, sitting up nice and tall. So again, you're thinking about lifting up through the heart, lifting up through the chest. Take a nice big inhale. Again, keep lifting up as high as you can. Lightly squeeze the shoulder blades together for me, tilting the chin to look up towards the ceiling. And then as you exhale, you're going to roll the head down, tuck the chin down towards the chest, reach the fingertips towards your knees, hunch the shoulders slightly further forwards. Now again, you're separating the shoulder blades here and breathing into that space there. And then we go again. We inhale to lift up through the heart, lift up through the chest, tilt the chin up to look up as high as you can. And exhale, rolling down, finding that curve in your spine. Beautiful. So we're working our way through a little bit of seated cat and cow. Exhale, curve. Starting to wake up in our spine and our torsos a little bit more. So if you spend most of your day seated, this is going to be really great for you just to kind of bring a little bit more movement. So often when we're seated, we're quite rigid in our body, and our body tends to get a little bit locked up. This is a great way just to start to bring a little bit of movement in, nice and slow with the breath. So we inhale to lift, and we exhale to curve. Let's just go twice more, shall we? Inhale, lift, and exhale, curve. Lovely. Inhale, coming back to sit up nice and tall, and then we're gradually going to make our way up to standing. So you're going to root down through the feet in towards the ground. Start to peel the sit bones away from the chair. Maybe bring your hands towards your knees here for a bit of stability. Then you're going to find this place where we can roll up through the spine. So we tuck the tailbone under, and we start to stack up bone by bone. Take as long as you need here. Try not to rush, especially if we have low blood pressure. We might start to feel dizzy here. Take your time. Once you arrive in standing, send those shoulders down and away. Beautiful. And then we're going to make our way to stand behind our chair. So you're going to turn the seat of the chair away from you and have the back of the chair facing towards you for now. And just take a moment to stand up nice and tall. Root down through both feet. You might have a little sway forwards and back. So we're really grounding down through the entire surface of the foot here. Lovely, well done. Okay, we're gradually going to start to add on to this. So bring your awareness to your big toes. As you shift the weight forwards again, you're going to root down through the big toes and see if we can start to lift the heels away from the mat. So press the big toes down so you're not going to sickle in your ankle here. Start to rise, lift the heels, squeeze in the legs, so just growing tall, lifting up out through the crown of the head. Have an inhale here. Then as you exhale to come down with resistance, take your time. So try not to just drop the heels down. Taking our time. Beautiful. And as we bring the heels down, maybe we have a little bend through the knees. And again, we shift the weight back. Lovely, well done. We're going to repeat that a few more times. Shift the weight forwards, weight into the big toes, and we rise. Push down through the chair if that helps you. Find that nice tall spine here. And exhale, slow and steady, sinking down with that resistance. Lovely, shift the weight back. Inhale, bring it forward, start to rise. And exhale, lower. Almost like you're sinking down through really thick mud or honey. That's kind of giving that resistance there. Shift the weight back. Inhale, come forwards. Lovely, well done. And exhale, slowly sinking down. Lovely. We're going to change the focus slightly. We're just going to work on one leg at a time. So maybe start with the right foot. Your left foot is just going to hover away from the ground. So you might like to tuck the toes under, or bring the top of the foot down towards the mat, if that again helps with stability. But you're really focusing on activating through this right leg. So hovering that left foot if you can. Again, you're going to take an inhale where you shift the weight forwards towards the right toe. Use your chair to help you push the chair away. Lift that right heel, grow tall. And the same again, exhale, slowly sinking down. So it might be considerably harder when we work on just the one leg. We're only going to do it twice more. Inhale, bring it forwards, lifting up. Exhale, slowly sink down. One more time, nearly there. Inhale, rise on up. Exhale, sink it down. Beautiful. Bring that left leg down. Just a little shake out if you need to before we come on to the other side. So this time rooting down through the left foot again, spreading those toes down and towards the mat, hovering that right foot off if you can. Inhale, shift the weight forwards, weight into the left big toe, start to rise. And exhale, slowly sink it down. Again, lower down with resistance. Try not to just clunk down there. Inhale. See how tall you can get here. Lift up as high as you can onto those toes. Exhale down. And again, just once more. Inhale. And exhale down. Lovely, well done. Right foot comes down. And again, have a nice big shake out of those legs. Okay, beautiful. Have the feet hip distance apart, toes pointing forwards, and again, stay nice and strong through those legs. You're just going to take a nice big inhale, sweep the arms up nice and high. Palms meet above the head, and simply exhale the palms down. Beautiful. Twice more. Inhale. And exhale. Once more. Inhale. Energy out through the fingertips here. And exhale, palms down. Half and salutations. Inhale, grow tall. As you exhale, now we separate the palms, hinge at your hips, hands are going to meet the back of the chair, and we take a little modified forward fold. You can have a bend in the knees here if you need to. Lovely, well done. As you inhale, root down through the feet as we start to rise back up, and again we sweep the arms up, and we exhale the palms down. Twice more. Inhale. Exhale, separate the palms, finding your modified forward fold. Beautiful. So just allowing the breath to carry us through these poses. Inhale, start to rise, sweep the arms up, and exhale, palms down. Once more. Inhale. Exhale, separate the palms, dive on down. Inhale, bend the knees, and we rise on up. And exhale, palms down. Lovely, full sun salutations. Inhale, rise on up. Exhale, separate the palms, dive on down, back to that modified forward fold. And then from here, ground down through your right foot. Inhale, lift the chest, take a nice big step back with the left leg. So you're going to drop that left heel down. Nice deep bend in that right knee. So you're feeling that stretch down the back of the left leg, especially in your calf, which is going to feel really good after all those heel lifts. Okay, keep lifting the chest here. Nice big inhale. As you exhale, you're going to step the right foot back next to left. So you're leaning into your chair slightly here. Inhale again, weight into the big toes, lift the heels, find that nice long line. So trying to bring your hips in line with your shoulders and your heels here. Inhale. And as you exhale, you're going to sink the heels back down, send the hips back, take a modified downward facing dog. So the arms are nice and long here, hips are over your heels, and the aim is to kind of bring your ears in line with your arms. But again, that might not happen for you today. You might be a little bit more up here. If that's the case, you can bring the feet a little bit closer towards you perhaps. But again, just come to wherever feels best for you today. Love. You can bring a little bit of movement into the legs here perhaps. Take a nice big inhale. And a nice big exhale. Inhale, start to lift the chest back up. You're going to take a nice big step forwards with the left leg. Keep the right heel, drop down, lift the chest. Beautiful. And as you exhale, step the right foot forwards next to left. And again, modified forward fold. We inhale, bend the knees, rise on up, sweep the arms up. And exhale, palms down. Lovely. We're going to look at that on the other side. Inhale. Exhale, separate the palms, dive on down. Inhale, lift the chest, ground down through the left foot this time. Nice big step back with the right. Drop that right heel down. Beautiful. Hips are square to the front. So imagine you've got headlights on your hips and they're shining forwards. Have an inhale and have an exhale. Left foot is going to step back next to right. Weight into the big toes. Inhale, lift the heels. Find that nice long line. As you exhale, slowly sink the heels back down, send the hips back, modify downward facing dog. Just come down as low as you can here. Beautiful. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, lift in the chest. Nice big step forwards with the right leg. Keep that left heel drop down, sink into the right knee. Inhale here. And exhale, left foot forwards, next to right, and modified forward fold. Inhale, bend the knees, and we rise. And exhale, palms down. Lovely, well done. Okay, so we've done this quite a few weeks now. So again, we're going to turn the chair around. So we've got the seat of the chair facing towards you. We're going to kind of come into a sun salutation B, which if you've done these classes before, you'll be a little bit more familiar with. But we're going to add in something in them, okay? Don't worry if you haven't done this before, I'll be talking you through it the whole time. So again, standing nice and tall, feet hip distance apart, facing the seat of the chair. Again, you're going to take that nice big inhale, sweep the arms up. And as you exhale, separate the palms, hinge at your hips. This time the hands meet the seat of the chair, bend in the knees as much as you need to, soften in the elbows, fold down as low as you can. Beautiful. As you inhale, press the palms down through the chair, and you take a little halfway lift. So we lengthen that through the arms, shine the crown of the head forwards and the tailbone back. As you exhale, you bend back into the elbows, and we return back to our fold. Beautiful, well done. Inhale, press down through the palms, lift the chest ever so slightly, ground down through the right foot, step the left foot back, drop that left heel down so the left toes are turned out about 45 degrees. Take your time here, you're going to start to lift the chest, sweep the arms all the way up. Beautiful, well done. So sinking low into that right knee. You can adjust the feet if you need to. So if you find you need a little bit of a wider stance, you can either creep those right toes a little bit further forwards, or you can step that left foot even further back. It's entirely up to you. Feel free to adjust the posture to kind of suit your needs here. Reaching the arms all the way up. Lovely, well done. Take a nice big inhale here. And a nice big exhale. Inhale, open out, warrior two. So the left toes turn out 90 degrees, right toes remain pointing towards the seat of the chair. Arms are in one nice long T shape. So right fingertips are reaching forwards, left fingertips are reaching back. Take a nice big inhale here. And a nice big exhale. Again, take your time. If you're feeling wobbly today, do not rush. Left palm comes down to the back of the left leg. Right palm flips up. And we inhale, reach up through the right fingertips, taking a reverse warrior. With this left hand, try not to put too much pressure down into this left leg. So you're going to cause unnecessary tension in that left knee. Just lightly rest the left hand down. Reach that right hand up as you keep sinking into that right knee. Beautiful. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, winds with the arms through that warrior two. Right hand comes down towards the seat of the chair. Right knee is still bent here. And we just lift that left arm up and over. So hopefully you've got this nice long line from the pinky toe of that left foot to the pinky finger of that left hand. And if you want that a little bit more, you might like to soften in that right elbow slightly, but keep extending out through that top arm as best as you can. Nice big inhale. And a nice big exhale. Inhale, come up through your warrior two, take your time. And exhale, we work our way back down. So right hand comes down towards the chair, Left hand comes down, lift that left heel. So notice how I've adjusted the feet just to step that left heel, or lift that left heel, You're going to step the right foot back next to left, press down through the fingertips, inhale here. As you exhale, lift the hips, settle the heels back down, and again come into another variation of a modified downward facing dog. So again, you might want to bring the feet a little bit closer towards your chair so you can soften in the elbows slightly. Lovely. Again, adjust as much as you need, and attempting to bring the ears in line with your arms, but don't worry if they don't quite get there. Take a nice big inhale, and a nice big exhale. Inhale, lift in the chest. You're going to step the left foot forwards towards your chair, and we're going to repeat the sequence on the other side. So again, remember you can adjust the feet here. Right toes turn out about 45 degrees. Take your time, start to lift the chest, reach the arms all the way up. Beautiful. So you're sinking into that left knee. Now again, you can either creep the left toes further forwards or take an even bigger step back with that right foot. So you've got this nice long stride with the feet. Beautiful. Standing up nice and strong. Have an inhale here. And have an exhale. Inhale, take your time, open out to a warrior two. Right toes turn out 90 degrees. Left leg stays exactly where it is. Left fingertips reach forwards, right fingertips reach back in that nice long T shape. Beautiful, well done. Keep rooting down through that pinky toe of the back foot. Have an inhale here. And have an exhale. Right hand gently comes down to the back of the right leg. Left palm flips up. Inhale, reach up through the left fingertips. Now again, remember not to put too much pressure down through this right hand. It's just resting there. And we reach up through the left. Beautiful. Inhale here. And have an exhale. Inhale, windmill the arms through warrior two. Slowly bring the left hand down towards the seat of the chair, and you're going to bring that right arm to reach up and over. So again, find that nice diagonal line, sinking into the hip slightly, sinking into that left knee. So you should start to feel the work into this left thigh and the left hip there. Beautiful. And again, maybe soften through that left elbow if you want that a little bit more. Inhale here. And exhale. Inhale, windmill the arms all the way up. Take your time, warrior two. And as we exhale, we come all the way back down. Left hand comes down, right hand comes down. Lift that right heel. When you're ready, step that left foot back next to right into this strong plank pose. Inhale. As you exhale, lift the hips, settle the heels down towards the ground, and come into that modified downward facing dog. Beautiful. Bring some movement in here, should you wish. Lovely. One more inhale. One more exhale. Inhale, starting to lift the chest ever so slightly, and you can either walk the feet towards your chair, or you might want to step one foot at a time, just coming into your little standing forward fold. Bend the elbows, fold down as far as you want to go. Inhale, find that halfway lift, shine the crown of the head forwards, tailbone back. And exhale, come back down. Inhale, bend the knees, tuck the tailbone under. So again, we're finding that roll up through the spine. When you're ready, inhale, sweep the arms out towards the side. And exhale, we bring the palms down. Beautiful, well done. Feel free to give the legs a little shake out here if you need to. And then we're going to slightly change the position of our chair again. So you're going to have the chair you're going to have the seat of the chair facing away from you again, and the back of the chair towards you. So again, you're standing behind the chair, and you're going to separate the feet slightly. So you're going to have the toes pointing out, heels in. If the legs are feeling a little bit tired, you can also do this seated, exactly the same with the legs out towards the side, and it works the same way, okay? So feel free to modify should you wish. Hand towards the back of the chair, take a nice big inhale. Then as you exhale, you're going to bend the knees, start to sink the hips down. Now, as you bend, try to encourage the knees to go out towards the side rather than the knees closing in. So you're going to open the knees out towards the side, hands are onto the back of the chair, keeping the chest nice and lifted. So we're trying not to stick our tailbones out back behind us. We want to keep the tailbone tucked under, chest nice and lifted. Lovely, well done. So again, we might start to feel this in the thighs a little bit here. Beautiful. Stay with that slow and steady breath. Take a nice big inhale. And a nice big exhale. If you want to, maybe sink that a little bit lower. Lovely. Well done. It's entirely up to you. Nearly there. Inhale. And exhale. We're going to bring a little bit of movement into the arm. So left hand stays towards the seat of the chair. You're going to reach your right arm diagonally over towards the left. Inhale. Exhale, we come back through center. Other side, left hand reaches towards the right. And exhale, back through center. Keep it going. Right hand to the left. Exhale down. Left hand to the right. And exhale down. Keep it down. Stay nice and low. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time, both sides. Inhale. Exhale. Final time, inhale. And exhale, beautiful. One more inhale here. And exhale, push down through the chair, lengthen out the legs, lift up through the heart, lift up through the chest. And exhale, come back to standing up nice and tall, lovely. You're gently going to heel toe those feet back in, back underneath you. And from here, you're going to take a nice little fancy little walk to come back to sit on your chair, okay? So you'll be pleased to know that's all the standing work done for today. So gently making your way back towards the seat of the chair. Take a few moments, shake out those shoulders. Again, try not to be tempted to slouch. I know it's tempting, but keep the chest nice and lifted here. We're nearly done, okay? From here, take a nice big inhale, lift the shoulders forwards and up. Exhale, send them down and away. So again, focusing on the legs slightly. Bring the hands towards your right knee. Lift that leg in towards the chest. Sit up nice and tall. Taking the hands to interlace towards the back of the thigh here. Lovely, well done. Have an inhale. And have an exhale. One more inhale, squeeze that leg in nice and tight. And as you exhale, you're going to start to kick that right heel away from you. Now, don't worry if that right knee still has a bit of a bend to it. That's totally fine. But keep kicking that right heel as far away from you as you can. If the leg starts to straighten, absolutely fine. But keep peeling the toes back towards the face. We're getting this nice length down the back of the right leg. Keep drawing that knee close towards the chest. Lovely, well done. Inhale here. And exhale. One more inhale. And exhale. Lovely, soften in that right knee. Hug it in towards the chest once more. Exhale, settle that right knee down towards the left. Now taking a little twist. Left hand comes towards the outside of the right knee. Right hand in towards the back of the chair. Twisting the torso round towards the right. Sitting up nice and tall. Beautiful. Exhale here. You can keep the gaze out towards the side. You might want to take the gaze to look all the way behind you, whichever is preferable to your neck. Inhale here. And exhale. Inhale to unwind. Beautiful. Coming back through center, and we just repeat that all on the other side. Hands towards the left leg, picking up that left knee in towards the chest. So again, interlace the fingertips around the back of that left thigh. Sitting up nice and tall. Again, you can bring some movement in here should you wish. If you want to come back to those hip circles there, that's totally fine. Inhale here. And exhale. One more inhale. Now as you exhale, you're going to start to kick the left heel away from you. So you might find that one side is different compared to the other. We might be able to get this leg straight when the other couldn't, or it might be the other way around. We tend to have a dominant side, so we tend to have one leg that's perhaps a little bit more flexible. So if you're noticing that, do not worry, just breathe with it. It's totally fine. Keep peeling the toes back towards you. Lovely, well done. Have an inhale. Have an exhale. One more inhale. As you exhale, bring that left knee back in towards the chest. And settle that left foot down next to right. Twisting to the other side. Right hand to the outside edge of the left knee. Left hand towards the back of the chair. Again, sit up nice and tall. Inhale. And exhale, twist. Lovely, well done. Giving all those internal organs a little massage here as we twist. Beautiful. One more inhale. And then as you exhale, start to unwind. And come back to center. Beautiful, well done. Now just to finish off, we're going to come back to that circle of joy breath that we did at the beginning. So we've done one nice complete circle, starting or finishing how we started. Bring the palms together in front of the heart. Take a nice big inhale. Exhale, interlace the fingertips, push the palms of the hands away. Inhale, flip the palms all the way up. Beautiful. Just lifting up as high as you can. Maybe you're even noticing there's a little bit more space here. As you exhale, separate the hands, rain the fingertips all the way down. We're just going to do it twice more. Inhale. Exhale, send the backs of the hands away. Inhale, lift all the way up. And exhale, separate the hands, rain the fingertips down. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, backs of the hands away. Inhale, lift all the way up. And And exhale, rain it all the way down. Lovely, well done. Take a few shoulder rolls here if you need to. Maybe a few neck rolls, turning the head from side to side. Ease out any tension that may exist for you. But when you're ready, you're going to start to make your way into your Shavasana. So making any of those last minute final adjustments, settling into your chair. And again, you can either stay lifted up nice and tall without the back of the chair supporting you, or if the spine is feeling a little bit tired today, you can lean back in towards your chair. But again, just make sure we're not slouching here. Keep everything nice and active. And shoulders down and away, palms of the hands on the thighs. You might want to have the palms up. Again, it's entirely up to you. When you're ready, closing off the eyes and closing off the outside world. So again, finishing exactly how we started by taking a few moments to ask ourselves how we are feeling now. Perhaps you're feeling different to how you felt before your practice today. You might be feeling the same. Doesn't matter. Just noticing any feelings, emotions, sensations that are present for you right now. And then whatever it is you are experiencing, just take the time to accept it. So accept wherever you are right now. And as you move throughout the rest of your day, perhaps even the rest of your week, the month even, just continuing to allow whatever it is to just be. And so finally taking a few more moments just with your breath. Perhaps noticing any differences in your breath. Perhaps we feel we can breathe that little bit more deeply. Maybe we can breathe that little bit slower perhaps. Beautiful, well done. And then when you're ready, just taking a nice deep inhale in through the nose, filling up the lungs entirely. Exhale, release with a sigh. And again, inhale. Exhale. Once more, inhale. And exhale. Beautiful, well done. Keeping the eyes closed as we close off the practice, as always, with the blessing. May the sun bring you new energy by day. May the moon softly restore you at night. May the rain wash away your worries. And may the breeze blow new strength throughout your being. And may you walk through the world knowing its beauty all the days of your life. And with that, we bring the palms together in front of the heart. And we have a little bow. Namaste. Beautiful, well done. Thank you for practicing with me again today. So again, if you enjoyed your practice today, please give me a little like, maybe a little comment, maybe even subscribe to my channel, and I'll be greatly appreciative of it. So I hope you enjoyed today, and I'll be back next week with another chair-based yoga flow. See you then. Mwah.